These are my favorite books from 2021. John Steinbeck's East of Eden might have been my favorite book this year. It was recommended to me by Emma Chamberlain, and I read it earlier in the year and it has just stuck with me for the rest of the year. I highly recommend it. If you haven't read any Steinbeck, try this. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. V.E. Schwab is great. If you haven't tried any of her work, she makes excellent fantasy novels. I read her series, The Shades of Magic. I read this one from the library and I liked it so much I went out and bought the physical copy. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I'm way late to this one, but this was one of my favorite reads of the year. Super fun read, probably the best mystery thriller book that I read this year. If you haven't already, give this one a shot. Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is the blueprint for gripping science fiction thrillers. An awesome read. I read Dune for the first time this year. This was a really fun experience for me to read the book and go see the movie. This is a very memorable read for me this year. The work that was put into this novel to make it a realistic science fiction book was something that I really appreciated. Project Hail Mary was one of my favorite reads this year. I gave my copy away to a friend, but I thought it was stronger than The Martian. Deacon King Kong was my introduction to James McBride. It's such a fun crime novel. It reminds me of The Big Lebowski. That's one of my favorite movies, and I think that's why I loved it. The characters are very memorable. James McBride's memoir, The Color of Water, incredible story. I love this book so much. What an amazing tribute to his mom. They Can't Kill Us Until They Kill Us by Hanifa Derkib was my favorite essay collection this year. He writes on pop culture and he weaves in his own personal experience when he's experiencing music and art, and he writes beautifully, so give him a shot. We Begin at the End was another mystery crime novel that I really enjoyed this year from Chris Whitaker. I highly recommend it.